Well, this is Halo Barber and Lola Barber of the Halo Effect, and we are absolutely excited about our first scandal recap. Is that right?
We are on the scandal recap. How my levels coming in? I know we're doing this on a little bit on the fly. Can you hear me okay?
You're fine. You're patched in right through the computer. You're great. You're through Blog Talk Radio as a guest caller right now.
Wow. Okay. Well, that sounds fantastic. So, being that we kind of putting this together right now as we go along, tell me what I need to do.
You just need to talk, brother. We want to talk about scandal. Matter of fact, I'm about to bring it up on my iPad so that while we're talking, I can be reminded of what's going on. I don't know about y'all, and Hayward and I are not big television people per se. Spend most of our lives out there as adults, hustling, making money, getting it done. We're still doing that, but we have a guilty pleasure, and it is called scandal. Would that be right?
The scandal has got me hooked. And I came in late on the first season and realized that it was great. And you're absolutely right. And if you don't mind, you carry me for a minute or two. I'm going to run upstairs and get my notes because I watched the last episode just this afternoon. I watch on Fridays because, like you said, we don't have TV. I don't have a TV anyway, and I catch it on Hulu the next day. Can I go get my notes?
Okay, all right.
All right. So you hold it down. Hold it down.
All right, I got it. Go get your notes. And we want to do this because we understand. We're on Facebook, right? And we understand. We see that everybody's absolutely strung out on this show, just like we are. Okay. Every afternoon after scandal, every night after scandal, all you see is all these hits that everybody's talking about what Harry did, what Olivia did, what Fitz did, what Huck did, what everybody did. We always want to talk about this. People, I'm calling myself a scandal maniac or scandalaholic. I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to stand up in front of the room and say, hello, my name is Lola Barber, and I'm a scandalaholic. I can't help myself. Hey, was you back yet?
I am back. I hurt myself coming down the stairs because I was rushing, but yes, I got my notes.
Okay. All right. Well, I was telling everybody that I'm proud to stand up in front of the room and tell everybody off the break. My name is Lola Barber, and I am a scandalaholic.
Wow. I don't know if I want to go that far, but I have a tendency to agree with about 80% of what you just said. I love Scandal too. It flows. You know, I'm a big fan. Well, you know, I'm a big fan of Kerry Washington. I absolutely loved her in every single scene she was in the movie Ray, and I've been a fan ever since. Even when she played in that Chris Rock movie.
Yeah, he's actually strung out. I want to tell you guys too. I think I messed up, and I don't think that y'all heard anything that Hayward said beyond just now, because I think I had him on mute, and I needed to have him on live. Like I said, this is our first time using this software, so I might have messed up a little bit, but the voice that you heard peeping in is Hayward Barber, the other half of the Halo Effect. This is Hayward and Lola Barber doing a scandal recap, scandal review. Y'all heard me yap in my mouth, you know what I said, but he is, we just went to go get his notes at the matter of fact. We're not in the same location. Typically on Friday, every other Friday we are, but right now we are in different locations. He in North Carolina, me in Maryland, and we're doing the scandal recap with you. So sorry about that. I had you in the wrong space there, buddy.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm pretty much like you said. I am not quite a scandalaholic, if you say it that way, but I am a big fan. I'm a super fan of Kerry Washington, but I have to tell you that I'm coming with a little bit of a critical acclaim when it comes to Kerry Washington in the show. I'm a big fan of hers when she played in Ray and in the Chris Rock movie, Why Did I Get Married? But I do love the show. I love the way it's done. I love the script. I love the way it's written. I love the way it tracks itself out. I love the speed ins and speed outs. I gotta tell you, I'm giving it out of 5 stars. I'm giving it 4.66.
This is that dude. Y'all have to understand. Hayward is that dude who absolutely, business and you do surveys, he's the guy who's never going to give you a cent. So if he says 4.66, that's really a 5. Let's just keep it real. That's really a 5. He is an absolute Kerry Washington junkie. He kept it real mild when he talked about, oh yeah, I like Kerry, I like Tom Ray. He's strung out. Can I just tell you that? If he ain't a scandalaholic, then he is definitely a Kerry Washington-aholic. So no, absolutely. I don't care what he says. You ain't got to admit it, but it's true.
Well, yeah. Well, you hit it on point. I do. I enjoy Kerry Washington. Just so that I can get this out of the way. Episode 1, I love the show. It drew me in. Her facial expressions, I have to say, and Kerry, forgive me. I know when we met, I told you about this, and you corrected it. Her facial expressions were a little bit overdone in the first season, and she drew back a little bit with the over drama of the facial expressions. But I love the show. I love up until right now.
Let's keep it real. Everybody, all my sisters and all my brothers who hit me on Facebook, it wasn't overdone. It was ridiculous. She had the puppy dog face when she was hurt. She had the puppy dog face when she was mad. She had the puppy dog face when she was confused. She had the puppy dog face when she was hot and wanted to jump fit. The puppy dog face was riding with everything. So thank you, Kerry, for cutting out the same puppy dog face for every damn scene that you were in. They was trying to be nice. My ladies, my fellas out there who we talk back and forth, let's thank God that she gave up the constipation face. Can I get an amen?
Hey. We don't got. That's a little strong, if I must say myself. But yeah, Olivia Pope, the base character, which is the complete foundation of Scandal, is off the hook. So I'll go there and say that as we continue to do these shows, are we committed to doing this show at least every Friday?
Yeah, I got it down for every Friday at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. We started exactly at 9:30, and so we will be doing this. This is a recap. We'll be doing every Friday night, the night after Scandal comes on, because like he said, neither one of us have television, so we watch it actually on our computers.
Right.
Because we watch it on our computers, we gotta wait till the next night. Now I actually watch it live on my computer, but he doesn't do that. He can't quite figure out how to put that all together.
No, I can't put that together.
I'm gonna watch it. No, huh?
No, and you're right. I can't.
You can't figure it out?
No, I haven't yet. Maybe one day you'll show me how to. But and we know right now they got a great show. I mean, and ABC has really put together a really good cast. They really put together a good production. The executive producers and the producers are doing a great job. I'm surprised I don't see Kerry Washington as at least a producer in the show, but they are doing well. Who's the writer?
Shonda Rhimes. Y'all know Shonda Rhimes. She is she is that chick. She gets it done. She's like my new my new Oprah. I do love Lady O. But I gotta tell you, Shonda is a beast. Shonda is who every black female writer and writer, period, should be aspiring to be like, that she is so long. She's a beast.
Yeah, no, I'll buy that, and I know that you watch and follow her other shows that I have not been able to keep up with. Again, because we don't watch TV like that. But this show I'm watching, and I am also watching the way mainstream media treats this show, and they probably don't want to give it the kind of props that it's currently getting in terms of its watchership. Is that how you say it?
What are you trying to say?
I said watchership, the way the people are watching. Well, how you call your audience?
Viewership.
Oh, excuse me, viewership. But look, I watched this episode and they strung us along for what, 3 weeks? We didn't see this 2 weeks or 3 weeks? How long?
2 weeks.
Yeah. So and you're right. So maybe I am strung out because I was like, what the is going on? And when the first week came, and then the second week, I was like, oh, come on. What is this, a State of the Union address, or what's going on here?
Yeah, you are suffering from withdrawal symptoms. He says he's not a scandalaholic, but anybody who sounds like they would talk about like that, I think that they are suffering.
Okay. Can I tell you one thing that I really enjoy about the show?
What?
The fact that they got 2 or 3 storylines, and then they hit you with at least 1 or 2 blind sides. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like stuff you don't know what's coming up. That's what you're saying?
Right. And then they got, the tracks, the different storylines, the storyline the storyline about Melly and the president, with and Melly always carrying the baby and trying to get the president to, respond to her through the baby, and then Cyrus coming in trying to get his posture back with the president, and he's a little upset with them because the president was brought into he won the presidency in a false manner.
Right. Now you know that all the real scandalaholics know this, right?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just recapping in my head what I see.
Let me ask you a question so we can set this up. Are we doing a scandal recap? Everybody just ride along with us. Just ride along with the ride. Stay on the ride with us. Let me get it right. So are we doing a scandal recap like per episode, or are we doing a scandal recap like the whole show right now? What are we going to be doing?
I think that the audience probably wants us to do an assessment of what we see and what we think and how we flow, and then organically let it grow from there. Did that rhyme? I don't know. Maybe.
Answer my question. Answer my question.
Okay. Specifically, what was your question, Miss?
Are we going to be doing it week by week per episode, or just talking about everything we think about scandal?
No. I think we should talk about what we think about the show itself, but then we should do week by week and what we see in the episode that is relevant or makes sense, or that that is real in the show. I think so. What do you think?
No, okay, I think so. I just was trying to get right for myself what we were going to be doing. I'm with that. We can do that. Okay, let's do that. So right now we're talking about, just in case you just jumped in, everybody, we're talking about Scandal, the show created by Shonda Rhimes. Absolutely awesome show. Has taken the world by storm, and everybody who's anybody watching. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
So we're going over there. We're going to do a recap every Friday night at 9:30. This is the Halo Effect. Haywood, Barbara, Lola, Barbara. Actually, tonight from 2 different locations, 2 different states. We're bringing you our opinion, commentary, and you guys, you can dial in. As a matter of fact, if you want to call in and be a part of this conversation, dial into 917-889-3058. Again, 917-889-3058. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to us doing this on Spreaker Radio that I forgot that we can have participation.
Right. So tell them that number again real slow.
917-889-3058.
Right. We got to come in from a 3rd grade level.
But if you keep talking, then it can't. 917-889-3058. If you don't know what it is, if you get confused, keep me on the chat. You guys go to Blog Talk Radio. This is Lola's Lifeline Show, or we probably will end up changing the name of the show. But right now, you can go online if you want to check it out on Facebook. Actually, to see what not to dial his number, but if you want to listen online, and you can go to Facebook as well to listen online. You got this all over the place. Not Facebook, excuse me. You can go on the internet and listen to it live as well. That number I just gave again is 917-889-3058. Call in. Tell us what you think about Scandal. Tell us what you think about the show. All right, so let's fast forward on to this particular episode. This particular episode, what was the caption about it? I can't remember what the caption was.
Oh, no. I remember the caption. I think I wrote it down. It's at the top of the hour. Woo! And the way they... The top of the hour, and you know, and in terms of captions or titles, I was like, what's that all about? How they gonna tie that in? And you know, usually they tie it in usually at the end, but they tied it in right at the top of the show, and I was like, wow, that's nice. I thought that the way they brought that in was very, very cool. And you know, Olivia Pope. And we're gonna go into the characters, and we know the real character is not Olivia Pope; it's another name, but it's a sister, and she's powerful, and she does exactly what Olivia Pope does, but I mean you see how she controls.
Political fixer. She's not just political, but entertainment as well. She's a spin artist, the best spin artist. She is a fixer, and she's a beast.
No, I mean, I didn't see when she came on she was on Oprah or Michael Basin or something, or maybe both.
Well, she's probably been on everything, you know. Honestly, she's probably been on it all. I know she's been on. Oprah had her on not what it was, Master Class or Life Class or one of those kind of things. And she got on there. She's a really sophisticated, legal, professional. You know, she's a bad chick.
And look, and this is what I'm talking about. I'm not even sure if she has a legal degree or law degree or whatever, but somebody that invents themselves for what is necessary. I mean, and I think that that's powerful. But Olivia Pope in this joint is playing a hell of a role. I mean, the way I see it. You know, and I mean, that's just the way I see it. I mean, and I think that the way they play in the characters with Harrison and they play in Huck, I think that is just, I mean, beastie. Matter of fact, in this episode...
And let me just say, Huck is one. I love Harrison. But the best line in this past show was when the sister, who was the attorney for the corporation that the lady works for, looked at brother and says, "You are pretty." Hey, you are pretty. And he just sat there and grinned at her.
Yeah. Hey, look, and look. We gotta give it up to the fact that Shonda Rhimes is not spinning away from. She's spinning into African Americans in roles. I mean, not just in roles, but in powerful roles. I think that is a real powerful piece in the way she's creating, and not just writing, but she's creating this place that we are in powerful positions in the things that we do, and we bring so much creativity that people try to spin us back. And oh my goodness, yeah, go ahead, you do your thing, say it. Woof. That was strong. I did like that. I did not write that in my notes. I talked more about Melly and the baby, and I talked more about Cyrus and him trying to get back in. But you're right, that was extremely powerful.
That was good. And then the other one was the beginning when Olivia walked into the girl's house. I can't remember what those characters' names was. When she walked into the woman's house where had the affair with the Supreme Court nominee, and she walked in, and the lady stuck her hand out to the chick. I can't remember what the redhead chick is, and say, "You must be Olivia Pope." And Olivia said, "No, I'm Olivia Pope."
Nice. And
that was nice.
But look, and if you, I mean, you know, I'm going to do a show on us just as a troubled people, but not to really get into that right now, but people mistaken the leader of the team quite often, because if they see a person of color, a person at any off tone other than a Caucasian, they assume that those are just the linchpins fixing or helping or assisting the other people. But no, Olivia Pope, and we know that she is real, in another character. But yeah, is controlling and making this happen. But she didn't even. Did she tell me? Did she even skip a beat?
No, she just stuck her hand out. I mean, she just was like, said, "You must be Olivia Pope," but she said, "No, I'm Olivia Pope."
Ooh.
And the girl, I forget what the redhead's name is, but she.
Abby.
Abby thought that was hilarious. Abby laughed. Abby just got a kick out of it. Oh, the real Olivia Pope's name is Judy Smith. That's the real fixer's name. Her name is Judy Smith, and she is a lawyer.
Oh, she is a lawyer?
She's an attorney. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is an attorney. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but see, this is what I tell people on my show all the time, on the Hayward Barber Show, that reinventing yourself. I mean, but we have a real serious trait in reinventing ourselves. It's similar to what we did with rap music or music. I don't want to say rap music, but music. We reinvented music, and we made it the most popular music genre that the world has ever known, and it can't go away now without any fanfare. I mean, just like Shonda Rhimes, she's here, and what are her other shows?
Grey's Anatomy. Let's see.
Practice.
That's the private practice. Private practice just went off, and I think she's got another one coming on called I Hate LA Guys.
Oh, but okay.
She's got a couple other things too.
Well, you're saying that private practice we know did very well with whichever network it was on. It did well. I think it's off now, but Grey's Anatomy did extremely well, or doing extremely well, because it's in its 7th or 8th season, and so. But has she had any failures?
I'm sure she has, but we just don't know about them.
Yeah, because what they say about what they say about overnight successes.
What do you say about them?
Overnight successes are never overnight.
Usually they take about 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, typically. Hey, look, let me tell you, and one thing I do like about the color of Scandal is the way they have it in nice, vivid colors. It shows the White House. It's always, typically when they're doing an intro, it's a bright, sunny day coming over the Capitol, not necessarily the White House, but the Capitol, and they do that speed in. How you like that speed in? Do you like that?
Oh, that choo-choo, like when that choo-choo, when they do the...
Yeah, okay, I'll call it that. The choo-choo, the choo-choo in and the choo-choo out. That's like an intro and an outro. You like that?
No, I think that's right. I love it. I love the way it's set up. I love the way it's shot. I love Olivia Pope's clothes. They are banging. She loves her clothes, so she says one of the best things about the gig is being able to dress like that, being able to have that kind of wardrobe. I mean, it's not, and one of the things that women love about Olivia Pope is that though she's a power broker, she's a power player, she still wears professional clothes that are very feminine, very soft fabrics, very soft colors, very flattering things, very feminine clothes. Even though she's a power broker, she still represents and gives 100% girl.
All right. Well, okay. Well, I'm a fella. I'm a guy. And, I remember with the way she was shapely in Chris Rock's movie. I think it was called Why Did I Get Married? Or maybe not that, or something like that. But she was... I Love My Wife or something like that. But she was a little bit heavier. Do you care that she's as tiny as she is, or is being tiny okay? Or, being a color girl, being as small as she is, does that matter to you?
No, that's her choice. I mean, one thing, a beautiful thing about us as women in general, black women, but yes, you know, just women in general, is that we come in all shapes and sizes, and if that's her choice, she feels her best, her most fit, her most energetic, her most healthy at that weight, more power to her. I'm not mad with her at all. Let her do her thing.
All right, well, let me ask you another question real quick. Has her character, and I don't, maybe I shouldn't say personally, but has her character improved or not improved over from first season?
I think her character has improved. What I think though, see, you put a lot on her. See, me, I like the ensemble cast. To me, she would be nothing. Not that she can't act, but she would be nothing if not for Huck and Abby and Harrison and Fitz and Melly and Cyrus. All of those things, they add. There's a cohesiveness and there's a wholeness to the script and to the flow because you got all the different components with it because of all of those different characters. I mean, all of their parts to me, you know, create the whole of what Scandal is. It's wild. I mean, Huck. Who would want to watch Scandal without Huck and his crazy ass?
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. And let me ask you, how about the fact that the one of the characters that I think, and I don't know this because I'm not watching the chat rooms on Scandal, and we're going to develop our own chat room. But how about the country Texan and his character, which we didn't see at all in this particular episode? But what about him? Do you like, or you can do without, or do you think he adds character to the whole show?
He's that dude you love to hate. Like right now, because he's coming back the next episode, it looks like. But right now, he's the dude you love to hate. Right now, we can't stand Melly because she won't stay out of his face, and we know that he don't really want to be with her. Right now, we don't know whether or not we like the military dude. We're not really sure whether or not this dude is psycho. Like, he shows up, you know, he's watching her on monitors because the president got her having her under surveillance. But he's playing her because she don't know what's going on. So, you know, he's trying to take her out. He's lying to the president. He's being quite despicable. He just kicked somebody behind because they took a picture of him in Olivia Pope's backyard.
Oh, so that's what, you know what? I did not understand what that whole kick my butt. I thought he got his butt whipped. But what was going on? That was him whipping the camera.
Him taking back the chip inside the camera because the reporter took a picture of him in Olivia's backyard.
Holy
cow. He didn't want the president to see him with Olivia.
Holy cow. Okay, you know what? I couldn't quite get the twist in that. Thank you. I needed that. Because I couldn't quite get who... Huh?
I said you're welcome. If anybody's listening to us and wants to comment, we know y'all listen, but if anybody wants to comment, dial in again. We got 15 minutes left to 917-889-3058. Again, 917-889-3058. We will be here over and over again till this show's season is over, and then we may just talk about the fact that the season is over because we love Scandal.
Yeah, we really, I really do, and I love to see just like what just happened, the insight where I missed a piece, and I was getting ready to watch it for the second time because I really do want to understand how Shonda Rhimes is really putting together each and every piece, the continuity, and I think that's real smart about how you put your pieces together, whether the audience keep up in total or not. And that was nice. Thank you for giving me that piece because I didn't understand. I thought he lost that fight, and that was a good fight. I like that fight scene. So
I can't wait to really see what the deal is with him because we're not really getting a whole of it with getting little bits and pieces of it. We're not really getting the whole of what's the deal with this dude. You know, and what his real story is. You know, like what's the backstory on this dude? Because he's weird. I don't care. He may be doing service for the president or for the country he thinks he is. Soft and shorty, but cat is kind of weird. I think he's real weird.
Well, I mean, you know, when you think about espionage and, you know, the fellas that are listening to the show, you know, we always look at the espionage piece. We always look at the secret, secondary, or even, you know, the third piece of the leg, and that most people are not watching. And I think that's what he brings, the new character. Do you know his name? So if anybody wants to know his name,
no idea what his name is.
I'll tell you because I wrote it down.